Today, we're ranking 20 of the most gorgeous actors through the ages from their breakthrough roles to where they are now in 2025. Some aged like fine wine, some left us too soon, and one will make you understand why they call them the most beautiful eyes in cinema history. Let's go. At number 20, we have Denzel Washington. Malcolm X 1992 showcased his intense, dignified handsomeness. The Pelican Brief 1993 proved he could smolder in romantic thrillers with that megawatt smile. Now, at 70, Washington starred in The Equalizer 3, 2023, and Gladiator II, 2024, aging like absolute royalty, still commanding every scene. At number 19, we have Antonio Banderas. The Mask of Zorro 1998 with that sword-fighting swagger, dark eyes, and Spanish accent made him the ultimate Latin lover, pure magnetism in every frame. Now, at 64, Banderas starred in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, 2023, and continues working in cinema. That silver hair only made him more distinguished. At number 18, we have Johnny Depp. 21 Jump Street 1987 1990 with those cheekbones and eyes made teenage girls obsessed. Edward Scissorhands 1990 showed unconventional, vulnerable beauty. Now at 61, Depp appeared in Jean du Barry 2023 after his trial, making a comeback weathered but still striking. At number 17, we have Patrick Swayze. Dirty Dancing 1987 with that sculpted physique and dance moves. Ghost 1990 with flowing blonde hair showed his romantic, sensitive side. Swayze tragically passed away in 2009 at 57 from pancreatic cancer, but remains the ultimate romantic leading man, gone too soon. At number 16, we have Harrison Ford. Star Wars 1977 as rugged Han Solo with that smirk. Indiana Jones 1981 combined adventure with that masculine, weathered handsomeness. Now at 82, Ford starred in Indiana Jones 5, 2023, proof that rugged good looks can last decades. At number 15, we have Tom Cruise. Risky Business 1983 with that boyish grin. Top Gun 1986 in aviators and flight suit created the ultimate 80s heartthrob. Now at 62, Cruise dominated with Top Gun, Maverick, 2022 making $1.5 billion, somehow ageless and still doing death-defying stunts. At number 14, we have Keanu Reeves. Point Break 1991 with that long hair and surfer body. Speed 1994 combined action hero with boy next door charm perfectly. Now at 60, Reeves continues John Wick success and literally doesn't age. The internet's boyfriend is timeless and immortal. At number 13, we have George Clooney. ER 1994-1999 with that salt and pepper hair made him TV's biggest heartthrob. That charm and those eyes, America's most eligible bachelor. Now at 63, Clooney directed The Boys in the Boat, 2023, sold his tequila for $1 billion and proved Silver Fox's rule. At number 12, we have Steve McQueen. Bullet 1968 and The Thomas Crown Affair 1968 defined cool guy handsomeness. Those blue eyes, that blonde hair, that effortless masculinity. McQueen died tragically in 1980 at 50 from cancer, but remains the eternal definition of cool and handsome. At number 11, we have Rock Hudson. Giant 1956 and Pillow Talk 1959 made him Hollywood's one heartthrob. Tall, dark, handsome, literally the matinee idol prototype everyone copied. Hudson died in 1985 at 59 from AIDS complications, one of the first major stars to bring attention to the crisis. At number 10, we have Tyrone Power. The Mark of Zorro 1940 and The Black Swan 1942 showcased swashbuckling beauty. Dark hair, perfect features, old Hollywood's most gorgeous leading man. Power died suddenly in 1958 at 44 from a heart attack, but his classical handsomeness remains legendary. At number 9, we have Paul Walker. The Fast and the Furious 2001 with those piercing blue eyes, blonde hair, and surfer looks. He became the franchise's golden boy heart. Walker tragically died in 2013 at 40 in a car accident, his beauty and kindness remembered through the Fast family. At number 8 we have Leonardo DiCaprio. Titanic 1997 made him one of the biggest heartthrob on Earth. That boyish face, blonde hair, those eyes, teen bedrooms worldwide plastered with his poster. Now at 50, DiCaprio won his Oscar for The Revenant, starred in Killers of the Flower Moon, 2023, and famously only dates under 25s. At number 7 we have James Dean. Rebel Without a Cause, 1955, with brooding, vulnerable beauty. In just 3 films, those intense eyes and troubled youth looks made him an eternal icon. Dean died in a car crash in 1955 at only 24, forever young, forever the original rebel heartthrob. At number 6 we have Marlon Brando. A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951, in that tight t-shirt revolutionized masculinity. Young Brando was devastatingly handsome, raw, sensual, dangerous beauty. Brando passed in 2004 at 80, remembered as one of the most handsome and greatest actors ever, before he famously stopped caring. At number 5 we have Brad Pitt. Thelma and Louise, 1991, shirtless scene launched him. Legends of the Fall, 1994, with flowing golden hair made him the 90s golden boy prototype. Now at 61, Pitt stars in F1, 2025, looks incredible, recently finalized his Angelina divorce, aging like literal fine wine. At number 4 we have Robert Redford. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, with that golden California hair. The Way We Were, 1973, showed all-American handsome perfection. Now at 88, Redford retired after The Old Man and the Gun, 2018, focuses on Sundance, proved golden boys can age gracefully. At number 3 we have Gregory Peck. Rome and Holiday, 1953, opposite Audrey Hepburn, showcased tall, dark, handsome perfection. To Kill a Mockingbird, 1962, combined beauty with dignity. Peck died in 2003 at 87, Hollywood's most dignified, moral, and classically handsome gentleman, the ultimate leading man. At number 2 we have Cary Grant. North by Northwest, 1959, and Charade, 1963, defined sophisticated, elegant handsomeness. That British accent, impeccable style, and timeless features, pure perfection. Grant passed in 1986 at 82, but his sophisticated charm remains the gold standard for leading men, old Hollywood royalty. At number 1 we have Paul Newman. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, The Sting, 1973, Cool Hand Luke, 1967, those piercing blue eyes are the most famous in cinema history. Blonde hair, perfect features, charisma, he had everything. Newman passed in 2008 at 83 from cancer, but Newman's own has donated over $600 million to charity. The most handsome man who ever lived, those eyes are still legendary. Who's your number 1, Team Newman or Team Brad Pitt? Comment below.